Hey, how's it going, guys? This is your boy Hazzed, and today on the Shadowlands Prepatch here on the PTR, we're going to be going over Frosty K's inside of Arena, how they feel, what comp I was running, and realistically overall just how I feel like it's going to be in the future of the patch. And I know a lot of you have been very curious about how two-hander is going to play out inside of Arena in comparison to dual wield, so I will be covering those subjects within this video. Now, first off, I will need to talk about something interesting that was buffed, and really good buff, something beyond what I imagined or any DK here on the PTR was going to imagine. We couldn't believe it actually happened. Was Dome of the Ancients was actually fixed. Now it says increase the spell damage reduction effect to your anti-magic zone by 60%. See, what we thought was it was going to increase from 20% to 60%, kind of like, you know, the live variation of it. What we didn't realize is it's going to increase it by 60% meant it's actually going to increase it by 60%. So we ended up with an 80% anti-magic zone damage reduction, which is definitely something that had came in useful, especially considering how bursty a lot of the casters were. Turned out absolutely amazing to see that within an arena situation. Oh, and since anti-magic zone is actually working correctly, apparently hypothermic presence is not working. When I use it with Frost Strike, Death Strike, or Death Coils at the moment, it doesn't actually cause any kind of runic power reduction. So that's interesting. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the subject of this video, is how Frosty K's feel inside of Arena. Looks like I'm playing double Frosty K versus Arms Warrior BM. Alright, so I'm gonna come out hard on the warrior. He knows that I'm going to. I'm gonna stun this guy just after this. He's gonna be in a world of trouble here. Maybe not. He's coming in for the fears. They're going big on me. I'm going to go ahead and get out of that because they are not focusing me. They're focusing my partner. And my partner is struggling right now. He is really struggling. Throw it on your AMZ, bro. Oh, I got it. I may still be able to pull something off here. I did kill his pet, and it looked like it gave me a massive amount of healing. Oh, I may be too far away. I may be way too far away for this. I mean, I could try. I kicked him. I got off a Death Strike heal. I got froze. Maybe if I could grip him, my pet will keep him in combat. Pet no. See? Sometimes that pet heals for a little bit, and sometimes the pet just comes a trigger. I still had Death Pact. I'm still doing quite well in terms of survivability. I might be able to pull this off. Oh my god. I have no idea what I'm fighting. Whether it's going to be one person, two person, no person. Are they going to give me a 1v1? Oh, it's 1v2? Okay. He isn't. I don't see anything else. I think there's like a rogue or something out here. I'm just going to jump this guy. There's the rogue! Woo-hoo-hoo! What you got, rogue? Throwing out my pet. He's got up cloak and dodge. Oh, that's a bad blind for me. I was about to heal. I was about to Lichborn heal. I'm still gonna Lichborn heal after this. We've got 6 seconds. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get it off inside my burst. We'll still get quite a bit of healing, but it's not gonna be insane. We've still got quite a bit of damage reduction we can throw up. He's gonna full heal. He is so gonna full heal. It's okay. The longer he waits, the worse he's off at this point, because I've still got a trinket, and I've also got asphyxiate. Where's the see invis things? He's gonna stab me again. Well, come on, bud. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Where are we going? Which way are we going? You don't know. You never know. We're just gonna keep twisting, so you can't tell which way we're gonna go. There it is. We still got quite a bit of burst pressure we could put out on this rogue. We've got anti-magic shell, still anti-magic zone. Like, he's in a massive world of trouble here. Run, Mr. Rogue! Alright, Mr. Hunter. It's you and me time. Ah, he's coming! No! Mr. Hunter's coming to get me! Where's he at? He knows. Oh, he's BM. This is bad. This is actually bad for me.
Because right now he's just gonna run away. He's just trying to run away. Oh, he ran fast, dude. I did not expect him to be able to outrun me there. So his entire strat right now is to just outdistance me. Oh, not the basilisk. I just killed his Rex. Let's see if he's got a trinket. If not, it's GG here. That's chill streak. Oof. Oof, boys. Oof. Going up against Arms BM, I've got a Warlock with me, so I'm going to just come up aggressive. This warrior is going full, like, crazy on me. That is not good on my part. I'm going to go ahead and stun this guy. I'm going to peel the warrior. This is where my Warlock's obviously going to be really good at dealing damage here. I am completely locked out until I can get my weapon back. Now this is where Warrior's going to get shredded because I now have up chill streak on pets. I just need to peel Warrior off of Warlock. Warlock's dead to BM. Holy cow. Alright, I'm going to catch BM. I'm frozen. I can't get out of that. No trinket. We just have stun trinkets. No, like, trinky trinkets. Ooh, I'm slowed. He's going to deal quite a bit of pressure to me right now. I'm just going to generate rooting power and close the difference. Heal off his pet a little bit. I'll go ahead and throw up AMS so I can catch him. He's not going to kite me through his slow again. I'm going to go ahead and just death strike off of his face, I guess you could say. He's going to jump down. He didn't jump down. He almost got me, and then I pulled him off the ledge, dude. If you act like you're going to jump down, bro, I'm going to make you jump down. Oh, this is bad for me. This is bad for me. I'm going to wait till Turtle Show comes out. Boom! Stun. Death Pack. Going into chill streak. GG!
So the first thing we need to cover is what comp I was playing and kind of what talents we were running and just kind of see how well that meshed together. So the comp I was playing obviously was Red DK. It's the comp I've been playing for pretty much forever. And not only was I playing double DPS Red DK, I was also playing, you know, Red DK healer with the Resto Druid and with a Holy Pally. We played quite a few games. We actually had to find multiple healers just to switch them out to keep going and have some fun with it. I mean, realistically, I should have recorded a lot of those games, but, you know, for some reason, I was actually having so much fun, I decided to just enjoy it instead of you know, just recording it for some reason. In hindsight, probably a terrible idea. But getting back to what we were talking about, I was playing Ret DK, obviously. I love that. A lot of survivability, a lot of just bursty pressure. Now, the reason why bursty pressure was so good, obviously, I was running a two-handed Frostspec, Inexorable Assault, Murderous Efficiency, Avalanche, Death Pact, Gathering Storms, Obliteration. Now, the reason I was playing the spec, obviously, was for the two-handed burst, and the consistent pressure of Obliteration is so much stronger than that of dual wield. It's actually kind of insane. It's actually twice as strong with the 30-second burst window as we did in earlier tests with dual wield versus two-hander with the Obliteration burst build. So, obviously, this is what I took into Arena, because it's just like, I mean, it's pretty close to what it used to be in terms of, like, overall pressure, but it's going to get a lot better, obviously, as we progress into Shadowlands. Now that we know the, like, you know, little talents and stuff like that we got going on, overall, how did it feel in terms of Frosty K Ret? So our overall win-to-loss ratio, we lost to one comp in threes, which was Rogue Shadow Priest, in which we sat the Shadow Priest, which in hindsight was probably one of the terriblest ideas we had probably throughout the night. But we ended up losing, focusing the Shadow Priest. The Rogue was a little bit too much, blew up the Ret. He didn't kind of see that coming. I didn't throw down anti-magic zone in time. Things went bad. But besides that, we went completely undefeated playing in double DPS, Ret and Frost, and then in threes we probably went, I don't know, like 30-1, which was pretty insane. So overall, the increase in burst feels amazing, guys. It opens up a bunch of new windows in terms of Frost playing different comps, because before, as we had in like BFA, we had dual wield chill streak spec with like an ample amount of versatility to actually survive the majority of the damage pressure in there, and then obviously we would rely on passive abilities or our PvP talents to you know, kind of do the passive effects, and then kind of hopefully we can line up a chill streak. Now generally as a Frosty K playing dual wield in BFA, you would play with a monk, you would play with a Demon Hunter, something that has an AoE stun, so you could grip him in AoE stun and pop off a monstrous chill streak to land your killing blow on the targets. But currently, and this is probably one of the most craziest things and why I love two-hander over dual wield so much, is I didn't need to rely on chill streak. Now this is crazy, right? Like, wait, what? Yeah. So guys, I landed kills outside of chill streak on a regular basis. Chill streak, when lined up correctly inside of those arenas, would force cooldowns. It would do an insane amount of pressure with just, like, let's say pillar up, and it definitely benefited the overall arena match if I could get off a solid chill streak. But the thing that I loved about it is I didn't have to rely on it, and at that point it just became a situational bonus that I could use on targets to, let's say, get cooldowns out of them, or just kind of progress through the match a little bit better than we could before, instead of just overall trying to line that up every, however 45 seconds and trying to land a kill within that burst and being very predictable. And instead offering a lot more burst DPS outside of that chill streak, let's say with just my casual damage, I could tell a day and night difference. Just applying bursts, just regular bursts, those big obliterates coming out. Obviously, we're running obliteration. That puts us on a 45-second cooldown timer. But even during that, my burst was so unexpected. The majority of people we were fighting had no idea. Like, you could tell they didn't know what was about to happen when I closed the gap. Let's say there's a 20-yard gap between us. They didn't expect Frosty K to deal that much pressure. And I really think that's something else that's going on a lot on PTR, is people I duel or people I go up against in arena really kind of duel me, and then they're like, that was unexpected. That was a lot of frost damage. Maybe I've been, taking it a little bit too easy on the majority of Frosty Ks I've been seeing out there. You're underestimating them a little bit, which was pretty interesting. In terms of overall survivability, I'd say Frosty Ks right now are struggling in terms of themselves survivability, but the fact that I was playing, let's say, Ret Frost increased my survivability by an insane amount, because Ret's got like an overhaul in healing recently over the past couple days, and their healing has been increased by quite a bit, like a lot. Like, before you could fight a Ret on a Frosty K, you'd even have a chance of winning. At this point, it's like, against a good Ret, you don't have chance of winning. Like, their healing survivability is like 7 or 8 full health bars before they fall off at this point. Frosty Ks, it's more like 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky, and then you're gonna die. Ret's healing just kind of went crazy recently, which is actually really good for us, because Ret DK happens to be a very bursty popular comp, kind of like it was back in, let's say, like Mists of Pandaria or Warlords of Draenor. Ret DK was a very solid comp to play inside of arenas, not only because their self-survivability, but because both classes had burst, which completely fell off the moment we went into Legion playing Ret DK. We had consistent pressure, but we didn't have big burst to time that up together and synergize it to blow up a target, which is exactly what was happening while I was playing 2s and 3s. We had that synergy, we had that burst, we could feel it. And where do I feel like that would actually put us? Like, we could definitely take two-handed Frost and Ret to 2k plus, no problem, whether it's 2s or 3s. Now 2s might be a little bit harder based on how strong healers are, obviously, because in skirmishes on PTR we're not going up against healers, so it's only like double DPS versus double DPS, which is, I'm okay with that. But in rated PvP, obviously, we're going to run into a lot of healer DPS comps, which is going to make it a lot harder to push in 2s, determining, the overall strength. But hopefully the increase of DPS that we're going to gain through Shadowlands as Frosty Ks with the Obliterate increases along the way are definitely going to make a day and night difference in overall pressure. So I'm pretty excited for that, guys. But overall, how do I feel about two-handed Frost inside of Arena? I'm overly excited, guys. I'm ecstatic even after those games today. Like, we did well. We did very well in terms of synergy as a Frosty K and Ret. And I'm excited for the future, guys. I'm excited to see what's going to come up, obviously, in that the first season of Shadowlands, I guess you could say at this point. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an overall just kind of review of Frosty K's inside of Arena, kind of let you guys know like where I feel like the strength lies. I wouldn't say issues. I'd say there would probably be issues if I wasn't playing with a ret. Considering the overall survivability of Frost Decay is not amazing. It'll probably get a little bit better in the future because there is something we can take that'll increase our percentage healing on Death Strike, which could be pretty good. But yeah, in terms of ret decay, it actually felt fairly solid. Now, in terms of lining up Chill Streak in the future, it's going to be a lot easier if we're using A-Bomb Limb. I mean, I've got to tell you, it actually sounds extremely powerful in terms of mechanical damage, because you can A-Bomb grip people in, throw up, let's say, your Remorseless Winter Stun. Now, obviously, there's ways to get out of it and counter it. But, I mean, I'm just saying, just that alone, just being able to pull in those multiple targets and then hopefully stun maybe one or two, if any, actually, and then getting off a solid Chill Streak with them in melee range with a two-hander while also bursting would be absolutely devastating to be able to time that with the rest of the burst. So I'm actually extremely excited to see what's going to happen in the future inside of Arena with two-handed Frost Decay. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe, and of course, until next time, this was your boy Hazzed.